Hello, this is Pramiti Barua, a master's student from the Computer Science department. Today's lecture is about web development. This lecture will help you to learn the most basic parts of the web development course. Our main agenda of this lecture is to learn about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, or in short JS. These are the main components to build a website. We will also examine in detail how actually websites work. So, before we start, let's try to answer a question. What is the web? We all know what is the internet, right? Internet is a global computer network with a lot of information. The web is just a subset of the internet. Let's see how websites work. Like the other computer networks out there, the web is made up of two basic components, the web server and the web browser client. The client requests the data and the server shares its data. To achieve this, the two parties must establish an agreement. That agreement is called the Application Programming Interface, or in short, the API. But this data has to be arranged and formatted into a form that would be understandable by the end user, right? This is where HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and the whole other concepts of the web development come into play. The three basic parts to build a website are these three. HTML is the must-have body component, where CSS provides the beauty and JS provides the brain. With the help of HTML, CSS, and JS, our websites become beauty with brain. For now, we can remember it as when a client requests the server for a website, the server responds it with HTML plain text format, where CSS and JS are kept inside HTML. The text document response then converts it to beautiful website with the help of web browser, like Google Chrome, Firefox, or whatever web browser is installed into the client's PC. Let's try to understand them with an analogy. Suppose we want to design a car. What is the first step we should do? First, we will design the body, right? We want to define how we will make the body. Do we want metallic body? We want plastic body or something else? That is the task of HTML. To provide the most basic outline of a page. What we want to have on our page. That is the content. After that, we would like to make the car more appealing by providing some color, design, and style. This is the job of CSS. Finally, we have a colorful, stylish car. But it needs to function as a car, right? There comes the task of JavaScript. You could think of it as the task of engine for a car, which is the brain for a car. As the engine helps the car move in the desired direction, JS provides all the functionality a website needs to work in an expected way. We will learn more about this in later slides. Okay, so HTML is defined as Hypertext Markup Language. It is a standard markup language that defines a set of rules to decide what content will be included in the text document and how they will be combined into the document to facilitate the user. The main task of the HTML is to provide the skeleton to the websites. This is a basic website with only HTML. As you can see, we have only the page without any style, color, or design. But we have all the content we want in our page. To To make the website more beautiful and modern, CSS is used. CSS is defined as Cascading Styling Sheet. As you can see, we have highlighted some of the lines from our previous HTML page. Until now, we have a page with some highlighted lines. We want to find the sum of two numbers. In our HTML page, here you can see we have two numbers, but in previous uh, page you saw that it didn't give us any sum. So for this reason, we need to function our website with the help of JavaScript. It is high-level dynamic interpreted programming language to help us create dynamic websites. In this case, we would like to know the sum. Here you can see that with the help of JS, it is provided as the desired result, that is the sum. Now that you have learned what HTML, CSS and JS do to our website, you might be wondering, what does the HTML document look like? This is an example of modern HTML structure. In the first line, we always have the doc type HTML, which is document type declaration. It tells the browser that it is HTML type document. Next, we start with an opening HTML tag that tells the browser it is reading HTML code. Following that opening HTML tag, we have the head tag, which tells valuable information about the website. The head is also the place where we make connections to files such as CSS with the HTML file. Then comes the important part, the body tag. This part is visible to the visitor, and here we place the content for our website. Finally, the document ends with a closing tag. I hope you have gotten a pretty good clear idea about HTML, CSS and JS by now to build a website and how websites work. Thank you so much for your patience. Let me know if you have any question for me. Thank you.